It's Friday, everybody. Friday, excuse me. Got Thursday on my mind. It's Friday. I hope you're having a good Friday and get ready for a beautiful weekend. I'd like to read from the book of Ruth. Once in the time of the judges, there was a famine in the land. So a man from Bethlehem of Judah departed with his wife and 2 sons to reside in the plateau of Moab. Elimelech, the husband of Naomi, died. She was left with 2 sons who married Moabite women, one Orpah and the other Ruth. When they had lived there about 10 years, both Mahlon and Chilion died also, and the woman was left with neither her 2 sons nor her husband. She then made ready to go back from the plateau of Moab because the word reached her there that the Lord had visited his people and given them food. Orpah kissed her mother-in-law goodbye, but Ruth stayed with her. Naomi said, "See now, your sister-in-law has gone back to her people and her God. Go back after your sister-in-law." But Ruth said, "Do not ask me to abandon or forsake you. For wherever you go, I will go. Wherever you lodge, I will lodge. Your people shall be my people. Your God shall be my people." And so she did. She returned. It's quite amazing that Ruth would be willing to do that, having no family, no husband, willing to stay here. She had no rights, no power, but she wouldn't abandon her mother-in-law. And God blessed her for it. Doesn't make sense doing that, but God's blessings. She meets Boaz, this rich man, and her life turns out pretty well. Anyways, back in July 1915, Henry and his 8-year-old daughter Pearl were excited for the company outing the next day. That evening, Henry had a violent argument with his landlord, ending with the landlord spitting on a painting of the Virgin Mary. Henry was so upset he fell ill and canceled their trip. He and Pearl missed the cruise on the SS Eastland, which sank with over 800 people on board. But it was not my future grandfather and mother. Thanks to the miracle argument 100 years ago, 22 descendants are alive today. This was shared by a man named Vernon McNessie. Imagine, because he got upset, of the Blessed Mother, he got up so ill that he canceled the trip, and his life was spared. And now he said all the descendants, 22 descendants, thanks be to God, how that works. So we see sometimes it doesn't make sense, and you say losing his temper and losing the trip, but it was a blessing. And so it is with Ruth, not making sense to go back and having no family, go back to your people where you have support at least, but she doesn't. And she is blessed, marrying Boaz, who was rich and will bless her. And we see where King David will be a descendant. So don't judge things by the cover. Don't judge your life by the obstacles you may be facing. God can take that and be a purpose for it that little do we see or realize until the future. God bless you.